What's up, everybody? It's the 4K Lowdown coming with a special take two for November. I am your host, David, and my co host is
Turner Fan 77, aka Rich.
Rich. You ready for this, brother? So, we
I
watched some
am, man.
movies.
There was a
Um,
lot of movies we watched in November.
there's some movies. Now, as far as new movies, like
Mhm.
movies that I've never seen before or new transfers on 4K, my count was 19. There's a whole
Oh,
bunch of
wow.
movies I rewatched like Top Gun and Bullet Train and all kinds of
Yeah.
stuff that I watched again and again and again. But there were 19 new movies that I'd never seen before or never seen on 4K.
That
How
was a
many did
great
you get?
idea. I didn't break mine down like quite like that, but I'm going to start doing that for next month.
Yeah.
But for me, I saw 67 movies in November, and then I only saw three in the theaters.
I saw two in the theater.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which movies did you see in the theater?
I saw Wakanda Forever, Strange World, and oh shit, you made me forget. No, I don't remember what the third one was. The Menu. Oh yeah,
Oh,
the
that's
Menu.
one I want to see.
Yes, the
I might
Menu.
be going to see that next week.
Definitely do. It's worth. I really dug that.
It looks like it's going to be really good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So my two movies for November were Black Adam and Wakanda Forever.
I think I enjoyed Black Adam more than I did Wakanda Forever.
Hmm.
I
Yeah, I will go along with that. I did enjoy Black Adam more than Wakanda Forever, but Wakanda Forever got the better score.
Yeah, I can see that. I totally
So
see that.
so yeah, I gave
Hmm.
Wakanda Forever an 84 and Black Adam an 80. So it's
Yeah,
actually pretty close,
yeah.
but I
I
did
totally see.
enjoy the
Yeah,
effects and the CGI in Black Adam really good.
yeah. I think they were better in Black Adam than
Yeah,
Wakanda.
yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah, it
I
was
just
kind of
think,
surprising.
the characters being established and the
Hmm.
in Wakanda Forever and the whole tribute to T'Challa and to Chadwick Boseman. I really dug that
I did too. I really did too.
as part of the story. But yeah, I thought the special effects and the action and stuff was better in Black Adam.
Yeah, yeah, I totally agree. And
And
then that
those underwater scenes in Wakanda Forever, they're going to be blown out of the water when Avatar comes out. No
yeah,
pun intended.
yeah. But you know what? To me, I'm I will watch Avatar because my daughter wants to see it, but she doesn't want to see it in the theater. She doesn't want to sit in the theater for 3 hours. But to me, that's just it's all eye candy because there's no substance to it really.
Yeah.
In my that's the way the first
No,
one
it's
is.
it's all the James Cameron special effects.
Hmm.
It's like cool. It'd be great to look at. Like the original Avatar, I thought it was
Yeah,
stunning, but otherwise it was
it's not memorable. The plot, the story, it's not
well, I
memorable
was
to
gonna
me.
say it was a western. It was the white man trying to take
Hmm.
over the indigenous land
Hmm.
and and, and them fighting back. And that's basically what it
Yeah.
was. It was just done on an alien world instead of here.
Hmm.
Um, so it was Columbus Day all over again.
Yeah, it
Uh,
really was.
but I mean, I enjoyed it visually. I enjoyed
Yeah,
it,
it's
but
great eye porn.
yeah, it's
Um,
great eye porn. Exactly right. And I
yeah,
think that's what the second one's gonna be. I'll probably go see it in the theater, and
yeah,
I'll probably try to watch it on 3D if I can once, and then we'll take it from there. But yeah,
yeah.
I don't know. Um, yeah, I don't know. The first trailer didn't look that good, but the last trailer
No,
I watched was decent.
yeah, I
So
agree.
I'm liking it a little bit more. But yeah, the special effects they did in the water for Wakanda Forever is nothing compared to what they're gonna
Yeah,
do in
because
Avatar.
if I remember reading correctly, they said he invented new technology just for
Yeah,
this movie.
yeah,
So, but again, to each their own. All films
yeah.
subjective.
All films are subjective,
Yeah.
and so yeah, let's get into our take two. So We're going to talk about some honorable mentions, and then we're going to talk about our stinker. We're gonna have a pooper, one that we don't recommend
Yeah.
people get or watch if they. But again, it's subjective. If you want to watch
Yep.
it, definitely judge for yourself. It's just these are movies that we didn't care for. But we're only gonna pick one, and then unless we have more than one, I have one.
I have one.
Um, uh, and then we'll do our two recommendations for the month of November. So let's get it started. What would be your first honorable mention?
Um, the three billboards in Ebbing, Missouri.
That was almost one of my picks
Yeah,
for the T.
I remember that.
It
And
was like right there as one of my alternates, and you hadn't seen it. I'm glad
no,
you got a chance to watch it.
yeah, because Voodoo had it on sale for like $4.99 or
Hmm.
something. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get it. It's $5, and now I want to get the physical copy in my collection.
Yeah,
I don't know how I missed this movie. Was it 2017? I think it was 2017. Anyway, it took me this long to see it, and I'm kicking myself because
yeah, 2017.
this cast is amazing.
Hmm.
It Sam Rockwell, Woody Harrelson. I forget the mom.
Francis McDormand,
Yeah,
um, uh,
they're all amazing.
Caleb Jones, Abby Cornish, Amanda Warren.
Yeah,
It's
great
yeah, it's got
cast.
an amazing. Peter Dinklage is in it.
Oh, he's pretty good at that too, man.
Yeah,
He's, I saw
it's
him walk come on the screen, and I was like, oh shit, he's
yeah.
in this.
I'm glad you got a chance to see this. This
Mm-hmm.
I gave this an 87 when I watched it the first time. Um, and I blind bought it on DVD, thinking, okay, I didn't have any other choices, so I just went ahead and grabbed it and I watched it. I was like, oh, so good.
Is what other movies did this guy direct?
Let's see. Martin McDonough is the director. Ooh, I recognize him. He did In Bruges, Seven Psychopaths. Oh, those are his writer credits. Director, Banshees of Inisherin, Three
That's
Billboards, Seven Psychopaths, In Bruges, and Six Shooter.
the the Banshee one. I want to see that movie before the end of the year. There's two movies I want to see at the end of the year. Before the end of the year is Emancipation with Will Smith,
I want
and
to see that.
then these
I've never
big.
heard of this one. The Banshees of
Yeah,
Inisherin
it's got
in
Colin Farrell and
Inisherin. Yeah, Colin Farrell, Brendan Gleeson.
yeah,
It's got a good cast.
yeah. They're like two best friends, and they one of them abruptly says they don't want to be friends no more. And I think they said if one of them um, talks to another person, if they say something in the beginning or something, they're gonna kill themselves or something weird. Um, yeah, it looks fantastic. So yeah, my first recommendation is Three Billboards in Ebbing, Missouri.
Yeah,
If you
this
had
is this
a
is an
chance.
honorable mention, or is this
Yeah,
one you're
honorable
taking?
mention. I mean,
Yeah,
honorable mention. Yes, I got all excited talking about movies.
I know. I mean, it's worth it. It's definitely
Yeah,
worth um, it's worth a take two recommendation for sure.
yeah.
Um, so my first, and this kind of came as a shock for me because I don't like black and white movies. My first honorable recommendation is Werewolf by Night on Disney Plus.
Hmm.
Um,
That's fantastic.
it was good. I enjoyed it. I gave it a 75, and I don't like black and white movies, but the 4K quality on it
Hmm.
and the way they did it, it's a real homage to the original Wolfman movie,
I
and it also being part of the
wholeheartedly agree.
MCU. It was good. I enjoyed it a lot. So that gets my first honorable mention. And it's only 55 minutes long, so
And it's
the s-
perfect.
the s- the story's tight. It does what it needs to do. It's got great action in it. It's got a cool monster.
Action's fantastic in it.
Yeah.
I think Man Thing looked fantastic.
Yeah, Man Thing looked great. I love the black and white.
Hmm.
I thought it just really worked.
And they were able to get away with the gore because it was in black and white.
because in black
Yeah,
and white, yeah,
yeah,
they're getting
I
away
like
with
that.
gore on Disney Plus because it was black and white, and I thought it was brilliant. It
Mm-hmm.
was yeah, it was really good.
I think
Um,
that's the most out of Phase 4 stuff. I think that's the one I enjoyed the most because it was original. It
I could
wasn't the
see
same
that.
thing
I
over and
loved it.
over again.
I mean, as far as the stuff that's just on Disney Plus, because is
I mean, all of
Spider-Man
Phase
No
4,
Way
period.
Home part
I
of
think
Phase Four?
all of Phase 4. Yeah. I'm kind
Yeah,
of off the Marvel bandwagon. Not, I jumped off the Marvel wagon just because it's become very repetitive. Um,
yeah.
they're not taking
I
very many risks, and that's why I like
I'm
where we're finding.
still running alongside the bandwagon, but I'm not on it. So I'm and when my legs run out, then I'll no longer be on the bandwagon. But I'm running alongside. Pretty soon I'll
Right.
be dragging behind it. But
I'm not
um,
giving up hope.
I'm not giving up hope. I'd hate to hold out for Secret Wars. I don't want Secret Wars to be the first because that's the first one I'm really interested in seeing
Yeah, I'm
is
interested in
Secret Wars.
what Secret
And
Wars are going to do. Um, because you have the '80s Secret Wars,
yeah,
where they go to the planet where Spider-Man gets his black costume, or are they going to do the recent Secret Wars where they pulled everybody from every dimension and they went to battle like a battle world kind of thing? And
it's gonna be the dimension thing. I'm almost
I
positive.
hope, I really hope that's what it is. But fingers crossed.
Yeah,
It's good. That's all. I just want to tell a good story
yeah.
and not so many
Oh,
jokes.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3. That's probably the next one that I'm really interested in. You said the trailer dropped
Yeah, the
today,
trailer
so
interested me. Yeah,
yeah,
because I like James Gunn.
yeah. Okay, what would be your next honorable mention?
My next honorable mention is a theater movie, and we just talked about it a second ago, and that's The Menu. That movie was fantastic. Anna Taylor Joy, I think that's how you say her name.
Yeah,
Uh,
on Anya, I think
Anya,
Anya.
I'm terrible at names. I can barely say my
It's
own name right.
Anya, so I'm thinking it's Anya.
Yeah, I don't know. She's
Um, I
fantastic.
don't know. She's fantastic.
Ray Fiennes, I think that's who's in it with her.
Ray Fiennes is that chef guy. Yeah.
Oh, their chemistry is so good when they're on screen together.
Oh,
Um,
good.
and the guy that plays Beast in the X-Men movies, oh, what's his name?
Nicholas Holt.
Yes, he's fantastic in it.
Good. I
Um,
like him. He's a good actor.
yeah, he's come a long way, I think.
Yeah.
Who else is in this? Yeah, I think the three really stand out. And go into this blind. Don't watch it anymore. Just watch the first trailer. If you haven't seen it, just watch that first trailer because it's a great ride, and it makes you want a cheeseburger at the end. You want to eat a cheeseburger.
Dude, I want a cheeseburger now, but
Me too. I just stuffed in my face with some chocolate raisins. But anyway, that's my second honorable mention. If you guys haven't been to the theater in a while and you want a good movie to watch, go to The Menu because it's fantastic. So, what's your second honorable mention?
my second honorable mention is another streaming movie, and that is Enola Holmes 2.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet.
Um, I enjoyed it. I
I like the first one.
the first one I really liked it. The second one you get a lot more Henry Cavill
Oh, good because I like me some
as
Henry
as
Cavill.
Sherlock Holmes. You do not get what is his name? The person who played Mycroft in the first one,
I don't
and
remember.
it's Sam Claflin, and he is not in this movie. So I'm a little disappointed in
Mm,
that. Helena Bonham Carter is back as the mom, and yay! But
we just talked about.
she's actually pretty tame in this, and I kind of like that.
Okay, that's good
Um,
to know.
actually she was probably a shining spot for me. Her role as the mom was a little bit more pronounced, and she actually did some stuff in the movie instead of in the first one. The mom was just kind of gone,
Hmm.
and the daughter was like remembering stuff from the mom, and she was trying to solve a case and trying to do stuff. Well, in Enola Holmes 2, she has her own detective agency, but again, her brother completely overshadows her. And when she tries to get a case. They're like, "Oh, is your brother here?" And she's like, "No, it's just me doing this." And so she finally gets a case and goes through it. And some of the original cast is mostly in it. So I actually liked this one better than the first. So I gave
We'll
it a
definitely check.
78, and I thought it was really good. It was fun, good action. Reminds me a lot of the Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes movies because she's narrating and there's a lot of fourth wall breaks because she's talking to the camera and stuff.
Okay.
I dig that. I think that's a lot of fun.
I actually forgot that came out, so I'm glad you put that on the list because I want to. And if you say it's pretty good, then I trust that, and I will definitely
Yeah, I mean
check.
for what comes out straight to streaming, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
I I rarely give anything that high of a score on Netflix. So,
yeah, that's a good pick. That's a very good pick.
do you have any more honorable mentions?
Um, I do. Just one more. It's a little
Okay.
older flick. I watched it for the first time on Hulu, and I'm glad I did because I want to get this. I know it's on Criterion. I need to get it because it's another movie by Bong Joon Ho, and it had some memories of murder.
Memories of Murder. Yeah,
So good,
really
so
good.
good.
I did. I almost bought it on the Criterion sale, but I didn't. It
You should
was.
have.
It
Oh.
was. I was at the limit for my budget. So it was like. It was like, do I want to put one back and get that one? I don't know, but yeah,
Yeah, it's available on Hulu. If you guys have not checked this out, Bong Joon Ho is the guy behind Parasite, Snowpiercer, Okja,
Okja.
Mother, The Host. So yeah,
Yeah,
great director. I'm a big fan. So check that out. It's on Hulu. If you
yeah.
guys haven't seen it,
I'll check it. I've got Hulu. I might check that out.
yeah.
Uh, um,
So do you
yeah.
have any more honorable mentions?
The only other honorable mention I have is in the theater, and that's Wakanda Forever. Um, I really enjoyed it. I don't think it was as good as the first one,
No.
but I love the tribute to Chadwick Boseman
Hmm.
and the funeral ceremony and the whole thing with T'Challa. I do like how the movie progressed, and I liked who became the new Black Panther.
I did
So
too.
no spoilers. Is it you have to see it on the big screen? No, I don't think so. I
Hmm.
think you can wait for it to come out on physical. I don't think it needs to be a theatrical watch. But I know my theaters here locally on Tuesday nights, they do a $5 for everything, and that's for Regal. So I think Regals all across the country are doing that. So if you guys get a chance for a $5 movie night, it's definitely worth seeing.
Oh yeah, it's a good movie. I love Namor. I love that they made a Mexican. They got a Mexican actor
Yeah.
to do that, and they.
I was a little surprised by that, but I liked it
I dug it. I really
as I
did,
got
and
into the movie. I was like, okay, I'm digging it with the whole Aztec
heck, yes, I
heritage and
love
stuff.
that.
I dug that.
And to me, the shining star of that movie is Angela Bassett.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, she was so good in that. Her performance,
Hmm.
she came off as a strong woman who was grieving um,
Hmm.
so well. I hope to goodness they give her an Oscar nom for this or something because it is very well
A
deserved.
supporting actress nomination.
Yeah, because
I'd be
she was
okay with that.
fantastic.
I'd be okay with that.
Oh,
I think
I
she
just
would
feel
deserve
bad.
that.
She's been around so long. She's one of those actresses you just take for granted. And
She
then
yeah.
I found my new love for her in this
Mhm.
movie.
She's amazing. She has the best arms in the business. She's got some guns on her, and she's in her 60s, man.
She looks fantastic. She's a
She's
very
like
beautiful woman.
she is absolutely gorgeous, and she does the series 911, which
Hmm.
I'm a fan of, and I love her character in there too.
Yeah,
Um,
she's amazing. Big props
yeah,
to her
yeah,
for
big props to her. It's
yeah.
awesome. All right, so before we get to our take two, let's do our stinker.
Hey,
Did you have?
before we do your take two, You had something you wanted to say.
You're right. Thank you so much for saying
You're
that.
welcome, man.
I I want, and I know I get caught up. I got caught up in the movies, but
It's easy to do.
I do want to give a special shout out to my mom, um, who passed away in 1991. I was 21 years old. Today is would be her birthday. She would be 74 years old today. Mom, happy birthday! I love you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you so much, brother. I really
Oh,
appreciate
welcome,
that.
man. I knew it's important to you, and I knew you got to talking, and I didn't want you to forget, man.
Yeah,
So just go on with your two recommendations, man.
well, let's go with the stinker first.
Oh, stinker, yes,
Let's go with the pooper, and then we'll end on a positive note.
the pooper,
So the pooper,
right?
what is your pooper for November?
It's another theatrical release, and that is Strange World. That movie sucked.
I saw your score on Letterboxd, and I was like, really, you didn't like that? I was like, I will not see an animated movie in the theater unless I have no choice.
Right. Me
And but
and
yeah,
my
I
daughter
wasn't
wanted
going
to
to
hit the
see it.
theater, and that was the only real option because she didn't want to sit through Black Panther because it was too long.
Yeah,
Um, so
it is
yeah,
pretty long.
visually it looked amazing. Um, it was. It's hard to explain. I love Jake Gyllenhaal
Hmm.
as an actor. Great, but hearing his voice, it was hard to separate that character from Jake Gyllenhaal.
Hmm.
But the positive side on the voice acting was Dennis Quaid. I dug Dennis Quaid's character in this. He did fantastic.
Hmm.
But if you want to see this movie, wait till it hits Disney Plus because it's not worth paying $10, $15, whatever it is at anybody's local theater. Um, Wait for it to hit Disney Plus.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
they
you
do
might as
kind
well.
of force um, like climate change on you. Although they kind of hammer it down, you know.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, they got to put that stuff in there. Um, yeah, that's the only thing. And I know some people are making hubbub about a character being gay. That wasn't an issue because it wasn't the movie. It wasn't. They weren't forcing the um, character's sexuality in the movie. It was just, hey, it was a side thing. This dude, there was little comments here and there,
Yeah.
but it was done tastefully,
Yeah.
in my
Okay.
opinion.
That's
It
good.
is, yeah, they didn't take away the movie. I know there's some controversy about it. I didn't see an issue with it. What
Hmm.
the issue I saw was not that. It was just a shoehorning of another agenda of climate change.
Hmm.
And yeah, so
Yeah.
that movie is my pooper
Okay.
for
Good.
November.
Good pooper. One more little honorable mention. I haven't scored it yet, but
Oh, that's a great movie, man.
I really enjoyed this.
Yeah,
It was a lot better than I expected.
me too. I
Um,
want to get that in physical media.
very white knuckling. Good quality on the transfer. The Blu-ray is nice.
It looks good. I think I
It's
have it
nice.
on
And then
4K.
if you do get it on physical, watch the making of featurette
Okay,
of how they actually did it. Really cool.
yeah. I just told my daughter to watch that movie. My
Yeah.
oldest daughter. Yeah, I dug that. I was surprised. Oh shit, this is actually pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good. So yeah, I have yet to score it, but I know it's going to get 70s at least.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah,
that's a
the
great
only
honorable mention.
yeah, it was really good. It was really neat. And I remember seeing a trailer for it a while back, and I was like, what could they do with that? They're just sitting on a tower doing nothing.
Exactly.
Um, and that's what I liked about the special effects because they filmed it. They actually did it on a tower.
Oh hell yeah.
Um, it was that was the same. It was they created 100-foot tower and filmed the movie on that. So there's no green screen or nothing. They're on the tower. They're 100 feet in the air doing this movie. And it's on a 2,000-foot cliff. So they could do the scenes from above and show all the way down because it's supposed to be a 2,000-foot tower. I just love it. So yeah, watch that.
I
Watch
will.
that featurette if you get it on physical. Watch it.
I plan on it. It'll be like
Um,
a $9.99 buy.
oh yeah, exactly. That's what that was. It was a 9.99
Oh,
buy
was
for
it?
me. I got it Black Friday at Best
Oh,
Buy.
I see. I must have missed it on Black Friday.
Yeah.
Uh,
Um, so my pooper for November is Easter Sunday, starring Joe Coy. I want everybody to look really close. That's the look I had when I watched this movie.
That's funny.
um, I I don't know. I wasn't expecting it to be great, but it was even worse than I expected. Um, so it was definitely lowest score I gave for the month, and it was not funny. It did not hold up. It wasn't anything. Um, yeah, like you said, comedians doing a movie, it doesn't turn out right because when they're
Right.
doing their stand up routine, it's funny, it's on the spot, it's surprising.
Hmm.
But yeah, doing the movie, it just I don't know, it seemed forced. It wasn't as funny. His accent in his stand up routine was better than the accents of the people playing his family.
Yeah.
Um, there's some good cameos in it. Tiffany Haddish shows up. Lou Diamond Phillips is in it. Um, but the story is the story is horrible. It wasn't as funny. There were some good parts, but no belly laughs. It was disappointing.
It looked bad from the trailer,
Yeah.
and um, I haven't heard one good thing about this. Wait, take it back. I did hear one good thing. It's when the credits roll at the end. That's the only
Yeah.
thing I heard.
Is it over? Yes.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, I haven't heard anybody talk anything positive about this movie.
no. And then okay, you look at the back and he's doing some kind of Last Supper recreation
Yeah.
bullshit on the back. Uh yeah, I don't know. I was, my wife's family is Filipino, so
Hmm.
I was hoping for some more laughs out of it.
Something you can identify with, right?
Something I could relate to because
Yeah.
this is another one that I call observational humor,
Hmm.
um, where I'm thinking, okay, you know, I have to relate to this, and I'm thinking I could relate to this because I've been to Filipino barbecues and Easter Sunday cookouts and things like that. Th- That's not what that's like. That's not correct. Not how I know it. I couldn't relate to it. It just
Right.
uh, it didn't work for me. So yeah, I was disappointed. That's my pooper.
Yeah. I will not be watching that.
No, you don't have to. But I've got it on Voodoo if you want to try it. it it'll I haven't put it in, but I've got it. So I'll put it on
Okay.
Voodoo if you want to check it out, I will let you check it out for free because I do not want you to have to pay for that, bro. I
Well, I might.
paid for it
Yeah,
and I'm
I'll watch
disappointed.
anything.
Again, 9.99 Black Friday, but
Yeah.
I
This
was like, yeah, let's give it a
99 is
shot.
not bad.
It's
If you
not
paid
bad. I
20 bucks, I'd be
overpaid. I overpaid, but not bad.
there.
it was yeah, but it was not good. It's not something I would watch readily again. Unless of course my wife's family was over. And then I'd see if they'd get pissed off if I watched it.
Your wife
All
didn't
right.
like it.
No, she didn't care for it. She thought it was okay, but she didn't. Neither of us laughed, and that's a telltale sign that it wasn't that good.
Yeah.
Um, okay, so getting to the take two. What is your first? Definitely love this. Recommend you guys watching it.
For this month, it was a movie I picked for our movie, Sesame Street movie countdown. Letter F. I love this movie. It's heartwarming, very well acted, and I just want people to see this movie. That's why I
Fight
made
Club.
David watch it,
It's Fight
and
Club, right?
that's the farewell.
It's Fight
See,
Club.
that's got a very annoying actress.
It does.
Uh,
It's got Aquafina in it,
yeah,
and I was like,
yeah,
at first I was like, why did you make me watch that, bro? That's not. Why would
yeah.
you do that to me? And then she was good.
She was,
It
and that's
it was a solid movie.
she seemed like a real person who didn't have her shit together. Um,
Yeah,
she cared about her grandma, um,
yeah,
the family around her. family around her, they seemed like real people and very relatable. Um, the ending is a little twist end. You want to call it a twist? I dug
Yeah,
it. I liked
yeah.
it, and I like the credits as they roll. There's a little piece there that I
Little
really
piece that tells you it's kind of based on a true story, and
yeah.
I dug that. I thought that was cool.
If you haven't seen Farewell, I highly recommend it. It's worth a one-time watch at least. That's my first take two.
Nice. That's a good pick, bro. That's a good pick. The movie itself is from 2019 though, so it's 3
Oh
years
yeah,
old, not a new one, but
yeah.
it's definitely it's out there, so you guys can check it out. Um, my my first take two recommendation is Where the Crawdads Sing.
I still need to watch that.
This was one that really came as a shock to me, because normally not my thing, but I wasn't interested at all. But it was on Netflix. My wife was watching it, and I was like, hey, this is pretty good. Little courtroom drama, a little bit of a thriller, a lot of drama, some good stuff, and a nice twist at the end. So it's
Ooh,
definitely a solid watch. It's an amazing book. The book is stellar. Of course, the movie doesn't quite live up to the book, but if you can get past that or you haven't read the book, this is definitely worth watching.
I want
So,
to check it out.
Where the Crawdads Sing,
Yeah,
produced by Reese Witherspoon, that was like a big thing. Um, but yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was really cool.
yeah. I'm looking forward to
And
watching
not
it.
my style, not my normal style,
It's
but I
not my
liked it.
style either.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for my
All right.
last take two, it comes from it's a streaming movie. It is on Apple TV Plus, and it stars Jennifer Lawrence. And I love Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah.
And I forget the other dude's name, but he's fantastic in this. And it's called Causeway. This movie came out of nowhere for me. A buddy of
Okay.
mine on Instagram said, "Hey, have you seen the trailer for this?" I was like, "No." He knows I like Jennifer Lawrence. Who doesn't love Jennifer Lawrence?
Right.
Um,
Brian Tyree Henry is the
yes.
Oh,
Uh,
okay. He's Lemon from Bullet Train.
yes. Yeah. 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 Um, he he said, "Check it out, Trey. You might like it because you like her." And I was like, "Oh, I'm definitely gonna
Oh, it's
watch it."
another A24 movie.
Um,
Oh yeah, I can tell the cinematography on that.
uh, and then I watched it, and I was like, "Holy fuck!" She was fantastic. He's fantastic. These people are both damaged characters,
Yeah.
and it seems so real. Um, this wasn't a throw on a ton of makeup, make you look pretty kind of movie.
Yeah.
Uh, it is. It's to me, it's very realistic.
It's very
Uh,
Peanut Butter Falcon like
yeah,
to
yeah.
me. Yeah. Just
She
looking at the trailer.
she is wounded in combat. She's a veteran. She's wounded, comes back, tries to recuperate, wants to go back in, and she has obstacles she got to get through. Then you have her person she meets. He's damaged. I'm not going to spoil anything because this movie you have to see. Um, but yeah, this is there's heartbreak in it,
Hmm.
because not every movie is about perfect people, and I think that's why I really like this because these are damaged people, and just watch it. It's worth watching. Put it in your. I'm hoping this gets a physical media release. It has to because I want this on my shelf. Just because I want to go to it again and watch it. Just go watch Causeway. It's worth your time. It's a short movie too. I think it's an hour and a half.
Hmm. No talk of a physical copy. But who knows? Maybe next year
Maybe,
sometime.
maybe hopefully, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Okay. So my second in the take two is one that I bought a while ago, but I hadn't seen it. It was a 4K buy of one of my favorite movies of all time, and it turned out to be a great transfer. That was Real Genius,
Nice.
which
I like that slip.
it's a great slip. Now the cover art on the inside is awful. This that blows,
You're right.
but the slipcover is nice, and I'm glad I got it with the slipcover.
Yeah.
But the 4K transfer is awesome. The picture quality is great. The sound, okay, so 1985,
I know
and
where
they
this is
released
going.
this 4K with Dolby Atmos sound. Come on, people. I know I'm a sound whore when it comes to 4Ks, but if you're gonna re-release something on 4K, upgrade the frickin' sound. Don't give me DTS 5.1 and make me pay $30 for a 4K. I vented. I'm done.
I
Um,
love this. I love when Dave goes on
I go on my rant,
his sound
um,
rant.
my sound rant, because man, I'm I'm almost done. There are certain movies that I will still buy on 4K, but I swear I will check the sound.
Hmm
I will check the audio before I decide whether to buy it or not.
I mean, as much as you like your audio, I would start doing that
Yeah.
because and maybe not pay the
I got
30.
my Atmos speakers and my sound bar and all that stuff. I didn't get that just to have the sound bar play. I want all the speakers to go.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry if they can give me Raiders of the Lost Ark with full Dolby Atmos, you can do it with Gamer
Or Scream.
or Scream. Scream 2022
Hmm
was Dolby Atmos in the theater, but they released it on 4K with 7.1
Yeah.
DTS. No, that's not
It,
fair.
and I wonder if that has to do with the size of the disc they used.
I
Um,
don't know. Maybe.
yeah, I don't
I
know.
thought it
It
had to do
just
with
seems
how much
weird to me.
money they're willing to put because it costs a little extra, especially if
That's true.
you're going to put that. I think it takes up a little bit more space on the disc, and it costs a little extra. So a lot of people are more picture quality snobs with 4K
Hmm
than they are with sound, and I like both, and I actually look for the sound to be better.
See, I
Um,
am a picture quality guy.
yeah, I
So
mean
I just
I
right now I have my 5.1, but I have my Dolby. I haven't set up my Dolby. I have a new Dolby receiver, Dolby speakers,
yeah
or Atmos speakers, and I just haven't set it up. I just been so late because I don't want to run all the wired
yeah.
again and stuff.
God, set it up, bro. Yeah,
You
gosh,
know,
man, I have a I took my rear speakers and I put them up. Oh man, sounds so good. It
yeah,
The sound just like comes down into the living room and it's awesome.
right,
But I got these vaulted ceilings and stuff, so
yeah,
I can really channel the sound. I want to get two more speakers, and then I think it'll be perfect. Right now I've got four, so and the subwoofer. But I want to
uh,
get two more speakers and put them in the middle,
yeah,
and then I
do
can
it.
take those rear speakers and throw them all the way in the back of the room. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, and then you can enjoy your
Then I can
7.1.
enjoy my full on surround sound. Just
I was gonna say
I
your 5.1, 7.1 audio.
I can enjoy my yeah my
Yeah, I think that's it, man.
My DTS 5.1 master audio
Hmm
and go really.
That's funny.
Um,
I think that's all we have tonight, right?
yeah, that's it. We did our two.
Yeah, yeah,
We did our
40
pooper.
minutes.
Yeah, yeah. I think we're good to
That's
go.
pretty
We'll
good,
throw.
man. It went by
Yeah,
quick.
that's not bad. I mean, we're tightening that up. I think we can get it
Hmm
under 30 minutes pretty soon, and I think that's
Yeah.
going to be good. But again, a special happy birthday to my mom.
Happy birthday.
Um, and we're gonna get out of here. I'll throw my intro on and we'll be gone. Thank you very
Thank you
much
guys for
for
watching.
watching. So when this drops, yeah, be sure to check us out on December 5th. We're going to have our 90s show. That's a Monday, be 7 p.m. Pacific time. And then on the 12th, we are going to do our top 10 movies that begin with the letter L. That's going to be fun. Hopefully not La La Land, but we'll see
You
what
never know.
happens. And then on the 15th, we're going to be doing our episode of Comic Talk, where we're going to discuss the book series Annihilators.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
That's going to be
Yeah.
fun.
So, everyone, thank you for watching. Thank you for taking the time to check us out. See you guys.
See ya. Take care.